Hello. Before we begin, let me answer the question. No, you didn't already see this video. The scenery looks the same because the back porch of where I live is the only place you can smoke, which is why I'm out here very often. You know, I had an epiphany earlier. Not so much an epiphany, just a random thought that I wanted to share with everybody. But I thought of a great analogy for the whole paranormal scene, the situations, the type of stuff that goes on. Now, I've never had a backyard, per se. You know, I've never owned a house. I've just never been that guy. But the fact of the matter is this, people. If I did have a yard, the last thing I would ever want is for my neighbors to be shoveling their shit and trash into my beautiful, well-manicured, landscaped, beautiful backyard. Seems simple, right? And it is. It is. If you have a nice yard, you don't want it getting all messed up, right? Of course not. You put work into it, you mow it, you pay a landscaper. Perhaps you even have a relaxing little Japanese pond full of koi fish. That's what I would have someday. So, the paranormal field, if you look at it like a backyard, you could, in a way, say that every team is their own house and every team is their own backyard. So we all have neighbors. We all have neighbors. There's teams around us everywhere. There's teams popping up every single day. Everybody and their grandmother's got a team these days. So, you look at it from an aerial view. You've got the backyard, you got the house, you got fences. So, when other teams or other people, they start acting up or posting a bunch of bullshit, then, it's like shoveling it into your backyard. And this is where, again, I always say, to have all this stuff going on, like so many people know what's going on, so many people are like, oh, we wish it wasn't going on, but so many people don't stand up. They don't say nothing. They're scared to death to say anything. But it's not a popularity contest, people. It really isn't. If you're afraid to ruffle some feathers because you're afraid a couple people might unlike your Facebook page or stop following you on Twitter, then you got some deep-seated psychological issues going on. Because, the hell? I don't know if you heard that. Me thinks there's a squatch in these woods over here. But, really though, it's just, everybody's got to tend their own backyard. Everybody's got to keep their stuff on point. And if your neighbors, say your neighbor had a big stupid dog and they're shoveling the dog shit over the fence into your yard, you're not going to stand for that, are you? Are you going to let all that pile up on your beautiful yard? No, you're not. You're going to say something. You're not going to care if it offends the neighbors, right? Because it's just not right. So if it's just not right, then do something. Silence is just perpetuating the problem, I feel. And you know me, I can't keep my mouth shut for nothing, whether it makes sense or not. But at least I say something. It's better than not doing anything. Because doing nothing is not going to help anything. And in the smallest possible way, I would rather be a part of the problem than sit on the sidelines and be, never mind, part of the solution. Part of the solution, mind you. I would rather be part of the solution than sit on the sidelines and be a part of the problem. That's what I meant to say. Don't tell me how to live. Don't tell me what to say. I know what I meant. So, digest that for tonight, just look at it that way. You would say something in that case, so just look at the paranormal that way. And then maybe more people would be more likely to stand up and say something, and then we can get stuff back on point here. All right, can you work with me, people? All right, CJ, I'm out.